Hi and welcome to another tutorial short from Jane of All Trades. Today we're going to be talking about the stroke box. So I have it down here in the bottom right. If you don't have it, you can go up to Window and you can have a wee look and you can choose it there. It's Control and F10. So that's how you will get it and you can place it. So I find this very handy box to have. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw ourselves a box because boxes have strokes, so we're going to make the stroke a bit thicker and we're going to zoom in and make sure that's in the centre of the screen so we can see how we're manipulating. So first we've got caps. Caps are like the end caps on your strokes, so it's not really going to work on a box, but if we had a straight line, so I'll just draw a straight line, it will change the end of the line, so it's now rounded. So that's what the cap does. So if you have a straight line, you can have a square cap, you can have a rounded cap, or you can have a standard cap, depending on where the last point of your line becomes. You also have something similar for your boxes, which is corners. So you can have straight corner edge, a rounded corner edge, or a bevel joint. Make that a wee bit thicker so you can see it. Rounded, bevel. And you can also change where the stroke is actually aligned with your box. So you can have your stroke outside your box, you can have it inside your box, or you can have it evenly distributed over your box. Another thing you might find very handy would be a dashed line. If you're doing a graphic and you want it to have something that looks like this, I suppose you could consider this kind of retro, like tiled flooring. This is something you can go for, and you have complete control over it because you can have the dash at 6, and then the gap at 6, and then the dash at 6, and then the gap at 6, and so on, and you can actually create your own pattern. Or if you wanted the dash to be longer, we'll make that 9, but keep the gap 6. So you can change that up as well. So now we've got variable sizes of boxes, and you can change how your dash line works. This is where it is actually going to take the corner into account, and this is where it doesn't. It always makes sure that there is a block on the corner. We also have other little items. You can add arrowheads. Maybe that would be better on the line. So we use the line example. So we've got arrowheads, which are pretty huge, and you can put an arrowhead at the other side that is completely different. So you can have that. You could create a shape. Very kind of interesting things that were going on here. You've got alignment. There you go. So you can change that as well. You can change the scale. So if you don't want the arrowhead to be as huge as it's turned out, you can also change that. You can lock the scale, you can invert, you can quickly make it go the other way. And then we've got a little profiles box here where you can change what is happening in between the arrowheads, and again to really change up the graphic. And you can also change profile of this as well, so you can change which side it actually moves on. So the stroke toolbox is super duper handy, really useful, and you could create some really interesting designs with the stroke box. So that's the stroke box. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye!